yo, this is another episode of the Steven from the Old Time Podcast. Listen to my dad, he's awesome.
Welcome to a new episode of Steven from the All Time Podcast. I am your host, the Ayatollah of Hip Hop, the whole damn show, the rated R podcaster, and one half of the podcast tag team champions of the world with my co host tonight.
Hey, good evening, friends. It's your favorite co-host, the Black Eric Bischoff, the vanguard of the podcast universe, the other half of the podcast tag team champions of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me. My name is Trap All Time, and I am better than you, and you know it.
I love it. Thank you for starting that way, because we could just start off into the segment right
Yes,
away.
right. That's why I did it.
Look,
Because
we're
yo,
here.
I
Yeah,
had
go.
goosebumps too, bro. Listen, I know where you going. Yo, I was like this. I was like, oh, holy shit, bro.
We're,
And if you guys are wondering what we're talking about, we are talking about the return of Maxwell Jacob
Jacob
Friedman.
Friedman.
The
Did you watch
wrestling
the event
world.
before I texted you or no?
I was doing something, but I had intentions on watching, so I tuned into it after you texted me. Yeah.
Okay, look, he's back. AEW is just gonna skyrocket.
I
Okay,
hope so.
he's been gone since December 30th, 2023.
Mm.
You and your source were absolutely wrong. For the last 6 months, you've been on my case saying Maxwell
I know, right?
MJF is going to WWE, but he
I know he
came
wasn't.
back, and he is back on AEW, and he is staying. Now, before we get into it, this episode is a King of the Ring, WWE King and Queen of the Ring review, but we have
Yes.
to talk about.
We have to talk about it because if you're a wrestling fan, you're excited about this. Like, let's put the wars aside. There's wrestling fans, there's AEW fans, and there's WWE fans. I like to think of us as wrestling fans. We enjoy
Absolutely.
all kind of wrestling. I like all promotions, New Japan, everything. So I'm excited. So to see somebody a caliber, a wrestler like MJF finally return, it's just a good for me. Like I was smiling all day from ear to ear. Like, yo, MJF is motherfucking back. And when you and he's important to a company that's needed right now because they're so out of place. And there's like they need him. So of course he was gonna stay because he could be the man there and he could revive that company, hopefully. Because without him, they were like didn't know what to do.
It was going in so many different directions. And
It
let's be
was.
honest, they invest so much on their pay-per-views. Like
Mm-hmm.
so much. Like their pay-per-views are always an 8, 9, 10 rating because there's so much investment in there, and the matches are so at a top tier. Like what they bring out into their pay-per-views is like, this is what wrestling is about. This is what we pay an X amount of dollars for. They're giving us back our money's worth. They do that.
Mm-hmm.
AEW, no matter what, you're getting your money's worth, if not more. So they were lacking on a weekly television
Of course.
program. Yeah, like
Always.
their core of what they are was lacking because there was missing spice to it. And MJF was that ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
MJF was that ingredient. They've lost a couple of superstars. There's a couple of superstars who are injured. There's a couple of storylines that are not really fitting. But MJF was that ingredient that was, no matter what was going on, just his presence in AW put it top of
Top.
the line. Do you know what I mean? whether it
Mm-hmm.
was in the ring performance, whether it was on the mic performance, and he was gone since December 30th or December 31st. I get the days mixed up, but it doesn't matter. And for 6 months, almost 6 months, he was not present. And that night, man, I'm telling you, I was at my friend's house who lives about an hour and 15 minutes away. Okay, because we always get together for the pay-per-views like children.
Mm-hmm.
His basement is always -30. It's like an ice box. So I'm telling you, I was on the couch. I had a big old blanket on. Okay,
Is it cold up there still?
it just I don't understand what's wrong with his house. It's like he lives in an igloo. But anyways, it's still cold up here. Anyways,
Mhm.
besides the point. Uh, and the first match was Roderick Strong defending his championship against Will Ospreay.
Will
Great
Ospreay.
match, amazing match,
Will Ospreay
amazing.
always have great matches.
Okay, Roderick
He can
Strong
make
is
anybody
amazing.
look good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But Roderick Strong is great, and Roderick Strong is one of the one of the men in this whole MJF feud that made kind of MJF like the last storyline was MJF was the Undisputed Kingdom and Adam Cole, and the last thing you kind of saw before MJF left was these guys turning their backs on him,
Hmm.
right? And that match, I was just like, okay, it starts off with this, and I'm telling people all week, MJF is gonna come back. It's Double or Nothing. It's one of their biggest pay-per-views. Okay, 2 years ago he signed us a contract extension. Something's gonna happen. The match is done. The Roderick Strong Will Ospreay match is done, and I see
Hmm.
Adam Cole come out.
Hmm.
Usually on pay-per-views you don't get any segments in the ring where there's a
Of course. That's how you
wrestler
know.
super, yeah. So he comes
Hmm.
out, he has the devil mask on, and he's talking in the ring, and I'm like, I don't know what's this gonna go, and then he's
Yeah,
giving
where is
these,
he going with this? Yeah, it's like, where's he going with this?
and all of a sudden it's about to end. The arena
And you
goes
see the
dark.
screen,
You see the screen. There's
you see
somebody
the
walking.
scar.
Yeah, you see somebody walking into a room with everything
Hmm.
that has is pointing at MJF. Whether it's the
Hmm.
suit, the scarf, the Double or Nothing chip, the
Hmm.
the Nightmare Family robe, and then you see a picture of Adam Cole and a picture of MJF, and the picture's ripped in the middle, and it goes together, and it just shoots back at Adam Cole's face.
And he's
Okay,
like, he sold
and
that.
and then the song hits, and his face just says, "Oh shit." And what do you see? You see MJF
Just
dressed
like 2002 Triple H. I loved it. I was like, he no ball. I was like, look at him. Yeah. Just like
what?
my man '02 Triple H
And
with
I
the
jumped
jean
up.
jacket leather.
I jumped up and I was
You,
screaming.
you,
And I texted you
bro.
right
I
away.
know.
Just to shit on your parade and you
I
busting
know.
my balls for
I know. I
six
just like
months.
to bust your balls for 6 months, bro. I knew he wasn't going to WWE because it didn't make no sense. Because why would he leave someplace where he could be the man at? He's literally the man there.
Yeah.
There's no that doesn't make, and not only that, you're the man there and you're getting all the money you can possibly think of.
Uh-huh.
All right, granted, you might not have the notoriety as some of these WWE superstars, but if he would have went to WWE, he would have probably would have been fighting for, mid card, intercontinental, or something like that.
Yeah, look at
Glad he stayed
Andrade,
in. Right.
right? There's nothing going on with
Yeah.
him.
What? Yeah.
So,
What happened with Andrade? Yeah. Like
no
he was
idea.
just. I don't see him on TV no more. Him, Dragon Lee. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. Andrade wasn't even in King of the Ring. Like I don't get it.
So, it's kind of like all over the place. But anyways,
Hmm.
I'm just so happy that he's back. He had an amazing
Me too.
segment, amazing mic
Amazing
time.
segment.
It just
Amazing.
it just made
I don't
me
need
as
a
a
New
wrestling fan.
Japan or a Vince McMahon.
It was great.
Like Vince McMahon's not there, buddy.
It was
But I
great.
get it.
It was
I
great.
get it.
My MJF is back. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what happened on Wednesday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
Um,
I can't wait either. I hope they do something good. I hope they get their viewers up because again, I'm not one of those people that want to see AEW suffer. But the fact that you're only getting a few thousand more views than NXT is really bad. That's not good.
it's
Meanwhile, Jade and Nia Jackson segments on Friday Night SmackDown is getting 2 million views.
that's crazy,
Just that one segment, and it was up from the
crazy.
previous segment. And you mean to tell me you can't even pull 700,000 viewers? Come on. That's what I'm saying. You gotta go save AEW, bro. You gotta get rid of. You gotta. You just gotta shake everything up. You gotta get the Young Bucks. Gotta get a new gig. They don't got enough heat for that fucking AR, whatever they supposed to be. It's not working. Tony Khan needs to just let you have the keys, and he needs to
Mhm.
sit back because I don't know what's going on. I want to like it, but it's really a tough watch when I watch it. It's just so tough, bro.
And that's
The
coming. It's
week.
gonna come
I'm
back.
talking
You're
about the
gonna be a
weekly
fan.
shows. I'm talking about the weekly shows.
You're gonna be a fan. I cannot wait. Tune in tomorrow.
I
Tune
am.
in, cause MJF is back, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be better than anything.
I
Just
hope
the way
so.
he was dressed as Triple H 2002 coming
Yeah.
back from injury. Smart man. Brilliant.
I loved it. I loved it. I was like, look at the homage. Oh, I love it.
Only us wrestling fans would have caught that, right?
Yes. Yes. Only us wrestling fans. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. We nerds, bro. That's it, bro. You wear your glasses, bro. You nerds, we nerds, bro. We like wrestling, bro. Come on, bro.
Um, so let's get into King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia.
Dun, 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 dun. King and Queen of the Ring. It
I
was
mes-
it was actually a good show.
I messaged you saying I am going to
Mm-hmm.
watch it at
Mm-hmm.
later on so that I can
Later
skip
on,
all the women's matches.
which is crazy.
But hold on, I am so happy the Bianca Belair Jade Cargill versus whoever they
Indy
fought.
Hartwell and Candice LeRae.
I'm so happy I missed it. I know you watched it, but I am
I
so
watched
happy.
it. It was
I
good. Jade is getting better and better in the ring. I'm glad that they put her with somebody who's like her but more better, who can show her the ropes because she's gotten each match, she's gotten way better. Like she's selling more now. Like she's taking bumps that I didn't see in AEW. Like
hmm
AEW, she was just strictly squash match. Like she's taking bumps. She's getting finishes put on her. I was like, oh, okay. But that's smart thinking on the WWE side when they put her with Bianca Belair. So who's a great wrestler.
I just find her character as a baby face is not something that I'm interested in. I
Who,
find
Jade?
yeah, I just
Oh
find it
yeah, of
too
course.
over the top. You know what I mean?
I feel like the heel turn is coming,
Okay.
but they had to introduce her first. The heel turn is coming. They got to get the one thing you don't want to do is not have her prepared in the ring and be a heel, and then that could turn bad.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Like, see, as a
Yeah.
baby face, they understand, but once you're a heel, and then you don't want her to end up like Goldberg or the Ultimate Warrior. You
True.
understand?
Good point.
Like when he fucking came back and just no sold the pedigree on Triple H and just clothesline splash. Like
hmm
that's really all you got in the fucking ring. And I don't want Jay to be like that. And I'm glad that she's not like that no more. So that's good. So they have been working on her. So I feel like the heel turn is coming, but it's just give it some time. So I'm glad. But I'm glad she's gotten better.
Why was this the why wasn't this on the main card?
It wasn't on the main card because I don't think it originally was supposed to be playing. I think there's something that happened because Bianca lost on SmackDown, and
Okay.
then Candice LeRae and was picking on her backstage in SmackDown, and then Jay came. It was like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to all this, and then I guess they just set it up. So they put that for the pre-show because they
Some
weren't originally scheduled.
something about this card, King and Queen of the Ring. There was only 5 matches. The
Hmm.
pay-per-views are consistently only getting 5 matches with
Hmm.
with the pre-card, which is a 1 or 2 match. But WWE is doing something wrong here. You are
They're
having
putting them too close.
yes, you're having a 3 hour event with only 5 matches. Yes, you want your matches to be lengthy, but I find that you're taking away from so much other storylines in wrestling. Like
and stars.
why wasn't Damian Priest defending his title? Why wasn't where were the tag team champions? Like, where are
I
those storylines? Why aren't they on pay per
right.
views? Are they picking? Why is WWE picking certain titles, certain storylines for certain pay per views? Yes, you
I
may have
guess
more than
I guess
12.
because you know what it is too. I guess because they're going to Saudi Arabia, like certain international spots, so they have to pick. I guess the most popular that people really want to see. I'm guessing that's what they're doing. Like they had them there for the experience, but I'm just talking about as far as the show goes. That's my uh, guess. I'm not saying it is. That's the only thing I could really think of. Because how many people really know Damian Priest in Saudi Arabia? Not like that. I mean, they know the big names. They probably know Gunther. They know Randy Orton. So I
You're
don't know, but it's hard to say
underutilizing.
because
You're
yeah,
underutilizing your champions, where
yeah.
they aren't defending as we used to see.
And I'm
Like,
tired of them long title reigns. All of these 300 something days as champion. Enough of it. Give me back short title reigns where it changes hands to different people a few times.
yes, and every pay per view should have every title being put on the line. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I know.
I'm
No, I
sorry.
agree. It should be the US title on the line. It should be the Intercontinental title on the line. They need to bring back the
Tag
European champion. Yeah, tag. They need to bring back the European champion.
Damian Priest. Damian Priest is your world heavyweight champion, and he is not defending. I'm telling you now. You made a
He's
point
gonna
about
lose.
but you made a point. Trap. You made
Hmm.
a point. You said that people in Saudi Arabia and knowing
Hmm.
Damian Priest. I don't think it's knowing Damian Priest. It's I think what sells. And
Hmm.
Damian Priest doesn't really sell. Cody Rhodes,
Oh.
every pay per view is
Oh
always gonna
yeah.
be there,
Of
guaranteed.
course.
Damian Priest,
Of course.
no, because if they have to choose, they ain't gonna choose Damian Priest
Right.
because the Raw roster as well is who is he gonna go
Hmm.
defend? Who is he gonna defend it against? Jey Uso again? You made a
I
point.
get what you're saying. Yeah.
So
I mean.
I just think they should have longer pay per views or
Mhm.
put more matches. Do something more with it, and make all your champions defend. Build storylines with the pay per views involved. My opinion. I
No,
like.
that's a good opinion.
I'm bored. I'm bored.
You said
Like,
I'm bored.
you know what I mean. So let's get into the main card. The first match, Liv Morgan versus the women's world champion Becky Lynch.
The man, Becky Lynch. Solid
I
match.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I liked this feud.
See,
I liked what was going on.
you
I wasn't interested till I
Becky
sat down and
carried that match.
yes, absolutely.
Becky can. I think that's an underrated quality of Becky Lynch is how she's able to put like other women over, and she doesn't get enough credit for that. Like just the selling on all of Liv's moves, like everything Becky was doing, making sure the spots was right. It was almost this close to being flawless. Like it was the movement was correct. Everything was good. Like you got to give Liv Morgan some credit too, but Becky Lynch, the veteran, she definitely controlled that match, and you could tell.
The story also behind it.
Hmm. Oh
The whole
yes, yes,
story and Dominic Mysterio coming out,
yeah.
wanting to give the chair
Hmm.
to Becky Lynch, but Liv Morgan using the chair to her advantage and being able to pin
Hmm.
Becky and win the championship, and it all being Dominic Mysterio's fault, who
Yep.
his mommy is injured and
I
had to
miss
give
I
up the.
miss mommy.
Oh, I miss her too.
I miss
I miss
her.
her. But look, overall, it was a good match. It was very enjoyable.
I'm surprised to hear that coming from you because you normally shit on women matches.
Absolutely,
You're so
I don't enjoy them.
misogynistic.
Absolutely, I don't I don't enjoy them. They bore the shit out of me. But this was interesting. There was a nice story behind it, and I'm even less interested in women's division now since Rhea Ripley is not there.
Really?
Yeah, because Rhea Ripley carried the women's division. And I've said it many times on this podcast. She
Her and
is.
Io Sky.
You're obsessed. She lost.
I know she lost. And she tore up the fucking Raw locker room backstage on Raw yesterday because Kyrie Sane came back and lost to the same girl.
What are they going to do with Io Sky?
She's gonna win the championship.
No, it's not happening for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
long time.
She's a draw. Yo, a million people tuned in to see her versus Lyra Rock Carrier. Come on. Io Sky's the draw. They gotta turn her baby face though, because she's a heel, but they cheer for her. She's gonna be babyface. If they turn her back babyface, oh, definitely champion.
The best thing they've done with her is her character, Io Sky's
Hmm.
character,
She has the aura. She has everything, bro.
and she doesn't speak English. And they're
I
never going to
know,
make her speak English.
which is
S-
good.
Right?
Hmm.
It
You know
makes
how
the
hard that? Like, yeah.
it builds her character.
Hmm.
It makes her more of a heel. Next match, we had Sami Zayn defending his Intercontinental Champion against Chad Gable
Your favorite person,
and Bronson Reed.
Sami Zayn. Your favorite person. You forgot to say that.
Why would they make Sami Zayn lose the champion in Saudi Arabia in a triple threat match? Why? They wouldn't. It
Of
was
course
never
not.
going to happen.
Of course not.
As much as I love and admire and look up to Sami Zayn,
It was a good match to
this
me.
match was
Big
great.
Bronson Reed was a good yo.
All
He
of
looked
this
great.
triple threat, fatal
I'm
four
surprised.
ways, these matches,
That's
this is
two.
what I
That's two
like.
for two. I know, and this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what the WWE I feel like is getting back to. They're getting away from trying to be too extreme and bring you back. Like, look, we can show you like clean, good wrestling that you can enjoy, and I like that.
And Bronson Reed is
It was
that
really
dude.
good. Yeah, Big
Bronson
Bronson
Reed,
Reed is that dude, bro.
the good, the dude is mobile.
Are
He
you
could
kidding me?
he could take spots. He could do a lot in the ring, and
To be able to move that fluidly and that agile for a big man,
oh, he's
I'm
big,
always I'm always surprised by that. I'm just always like, is he going to hurt himself? But it's like, no, he got it, and it's like, holy shit.
yeah, and like all the spots he was doing were just on point,
Hmm.
and it was so fluent too, right?
Hmm.
And the Chad Gable uh heel and the way he's been treating
He's getting a "you suck" chance. I love it.
I
I fucking love it. We getting Chad. We getting Perk Gable, bro.
it's
He's
I,
getting the "you suck" chance. Oh
what I
man.
really enjoyed about the match is that Sami Zayn was getting a beating throughout the whole match. A beating throughout the whole match. Like he got it from Chad Gable
Yeah. It
and
was like
Bronson
Chad
Reed,
Gable took it. It was like Chad Gable was taking it personal.
right? So him winning in Saudi Arabia, I guess, made sense. It's just, what do you do with somebody like Chad Gable now? Does he continue to go after Sami Zayn? Do they switch his storyline so he could go after Otis? Like, what do you do? At some point, he's fought Sami Zayn. What is
Yeah,
this? The
like three
third
times.
3 times, twice for the
Yeah,
title, and he's
right.
lost.
Hmm.
What's next? You need to give him the belt. The
Hmm.
storyline needs to finish where Chad Gable defeats Sami Zayn, probably at the next pay per view, and then it is what it is, and then the storyline just evaporates, and Chad Gable is
I
your
think
your heel champion,
uh being that now that you said that, what's next? I think they're gonna turn the angle with him and the Creed brothers. Because I don't know if you saw on Raw when he got in that little interview with the Creed brothers.
Yes.
They're planting seeds with that. So he's gonna step away from Alpha Academy and it's gonna be something with the Creed brothers.
So Sami Zayn is
Which I
gonna
think
be with Otis.
I don't know, maybe, but So I think Sami Zayn is going to hold on for the title a little bit longer, which I don't want because, like you said, I feel like Chad Gable should get it. But I think they're going to do something with him and the Creed brothers, which I think would be good too. If you get the Hill Creed brothers, that'd be dope.
Oh, it's gonna be like
It's going to be
Kurt Angle as Shelton
Team Angle.
Benjamin.
Yeah, and
I can't remember his name.
I forgot his name.
He's the one that nobody gave two shits about.
Yeah, exactly. We only cared about Shelton Benjamin and Kurt Angle.
So Sami Zayn won. Uh, let's give a round of applause to Big Bronson Reed because he did a phenomenal job. The guy's
Phenomenal job. He's a beast in the ring, bro. I love Big Bronson Reed's work, bro.
really,
For a
really
big
good.
dude,
I like him in matches. His
yes.
character is a good character. They should continue with him. They should do something with him.
They
And he
need to do
wins a
something
lot.
when right.
Next match was a match I could not care about. Nia Jax versus Lyra
Valkyria
Valkyria.
is Lyra Valkyria. Oh, I thought
Whatever.
it was a good match.
Eh,
Ever since Nia Jax came back, she's actually improved. She's been really good. But I knew she was gonna win. I knew they were gonna let the new girl win. I knew they were gonna give it to Nia Jax
oh
to
yeah, of
create that
course.
storyline. Yeah, to create that storyline for her to set up her against Bailey because Bailey's a baby face. So they gotta have. They wasn't gonna let the fucking new girl win it and get it, especially when Triple H announced that. Then the winner now gets a shot at SummerSlam. So I know they were gonna give her a title shot yet. So it's gonna be Nia Jax and Bailey at SummerJam. I said
And
SummerJam, SummerSlam.
is it and
Summer Jam. Oh, I haven't
and
been to
Nia
Summer Jam in so long.
and Nia Jax is gonna win. Nia
Yeah,
Jax is gonna beat Bailey.
she's gonna be Bailey and win the title. You
Oh,
think?
for sure. They need to give Nia Jax. Dude, there's too many babyface champions.
Mm,
There's too many.
yeah, we just got a heel one. Liv Morgan, she's a heel.
Yeah, but Nia Jax has
So
been there for a while. She's been
right,
dominating for a while, so you got to
yeah,
give her a
give her the
title.
belt. Yeah,
So look, this match was nothing interesting. I was
nothing.
on
Yeah, it
my.
was okay.
There was nothing that stuck out to me.
No,
Look,
just the finisher. I thought she killed that girl.
I thought that was
Did you see that
insane.
finisher? That was insane. That finisher, I was like, I seen that shit. I was like, oh, I was like, yo, did she kill this girl?
There's broken ribs.
They had to plan that right because if she would have did it
She
wrong,
was
she could
done.
have killed her. Yeah.
But that Lyra girl
Hmm.
is, or is it Lyra or is it Lyra?
It's Lyra
S-
Valkyria.
Look, she's not bad in the ring.
No, she's not. She's
I
actually
didn't
decent.
I didn't like her coming out with those big bird wings. What does she look like?
A crow falcon.
Something like
That's her
that.
theme. Yeah,
Very
that was her
cheesy.
thing in NXT.
Okay, but look, we'll see what they could do. I just
Hmm.
very uninteresting. You knew
Hmm.
what was gonna happen out of this.
Yeah,
The next match, Gunter
I was excited for this.
versus Randy Orton.
I was excited for this. Give this. I'm giving this to Dave Meltzer 5 stars.
Oh, you're
I'm
giving it
giving it.
5 star?
Yes, I'm giving it to Dave Meltzer Glaze 5 stars.
Randy Orton. Look,
5 stars.
as a
Randy
wrestling
Orton
fan,
is a good seller.
I
Either
was
Randy Orton back really hurt or he's just
no.
Shawn Michaels is selling
He's
this
the Shawn
of this
Michaels selling,
era. He's the Shawn Michaels is selling this era because
but
boy was he selling that back injury.
I was I
Nah,
was
I'm not
look.
giving it 5 stars. I give it four,
I
three
was
and a half.
excited. I was excited when I heard this match was happening to see who's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
the king of the ring. I
Mm-hmm.
just find that Randy Orton is very slow in the ring now, and to put up with Gunter is something very difficult to do.
But Gunther is kind of slow too, so
Yeah,
it kind of evened out a little bit.
but in a match like this, you can't have both of them slow, and you
Right.
can't have Gunter
Be
be
the fast one.
right.
I know what you mean. Right.
Like Gunter is in the ring, he's very mobile and he gives people beatings.
He's not as mobile as Randy Orton. I get what he's saying. If Randy Orton was like in his prime or younger, where he was still fast, it would have been good because Gunther's mobile, but he's like kind of sloppy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he could trip over himself. Like Randy Orton is smooth, athletic.
and
I get
big.
what you're saying. Yeah.
He's big. Look,
I know, right?
the match was really good. It was
Mm-hmm.
enjoyable. It was great to see Randy Orton fight up against an upcomer like Gunter, like a
Yeah,
powerhouse like Gunter.
I thought
Like
it was great.
it's not a match that you're usually gonna see on paper, and
Mm-hmm.
but it happened, and it wasn't something I expected. I knew Gunter was gonna win. There's no way
Oh
Randy
yeah, me
Orton.
too. I knew Gunther was gonna win too. I said it from the beginning. Once I seen who was in the tournament, I said Gunther's winning King of the Ring.
Well, that's what they're gonna do with a guy like that. They want to push him to the top.
Yeah, you got to.
They want to push him to the top, and the whole thing with the shoulder pin at
Mm-hmm.
the end, where Randy Orton
Oh, I
had
love that. That's a little storyline thing it could be. I like that.
absolutely, absolutely, and it wasn't done on purpose. Okay, and Triple H is not stupid.
Mm.
He's gonna build something from this,
Yep.
and I'm happy Gunter won because Randy Orton doesn't need this on his resume. He's there to put
I
over
mean,
people
oh, I mean, if he would have got it earlier, then yeah, but he doesn't need it
earlier.
now.
Yeah,
But he doesn't
but
need it now, like you said. Yeah.
the best part of this whole thing was as a wrestling fan seeing a guy that has been in wrestling for 20 years
Mm-hmm.
going up against somebody that has been there for the last what 6 7 years. Okay,
Right.
I don't know how long he's been there, Gunter, but the match was kind of like it's the old school versus the new school,
Mm-hmm.
and then and
It kind of
usually
felt like that. You know
and
what? You know what's
usually
funny? It kind of did feel like that.
right, and
Like
usually
the
who
passing of
wins?
the
Who wins
the
usually?
new school, new
No, it's
school. Yeah.
always the old school
Oh,
guy
old
that
school.
wins to show the new school guy a lesson. But this time they made Gunter win,
I knew he was gonna win though.
and he's thinking in the ring, and now he's going up against Damian Priest at SummerSlam. Or
Maybe Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre is gonna win at Clash of the Castle. They have to
keep
get that belt off for Damian Priest.
keep that thought. Once we're done this,
All right, yeah, I keep that thought.
keep that thought because I have a big story for you, Trap.
Okay.
Uh, look, Gunter won title shot
Solid
SummerSlam,
match.
solid match. Let's see what happens. He needs to put the crown on his fucking head though.
It's
Stop
too
carrying it in his
small.
head.
Those crowns are too fucking small. They're not wearing it on their head. You see Nia Jax, she put it on her head. It's like this. It's like it's not even fucking fitting. That's how he's carrying
Gunther reminds me of that Bob Backlund Psycho Sid. Anyways,
it.
the main event: Cody Rhodes, the American
Mhm.
Nightmare,
Yes.
versus boring loser
No.
Logan
Mm-mm.
Paul.
What? A
Prime
plus
sucks,
match.
by the way.
It
Prime
does,
is
but
terrible.
A plus match. Logan Paul's in-ring ability is incredible. He
Absolutely,
kept up with Cody Rhodes the whole time. He
absolutely,
took some bumps. He gave Cody Rhodes some strikes. That fucking frog splash 360 off the turnbuckle to the table. Just
ridiculous.
silly,
Did
ridiculous.
you see the
I love
landing?
yes,
Perfection.
perfection. Like your fucking sticker, Mr. Perfect. Perfect. I love everything, every minute of this match. Shout out to Cody Rhodes. Because I know when he won the title, people were kind of like, oh, Cody, but like he's been defending his title. He's been having good matches. There's nothing you could really say about it. Like he's being a champion, how a champion is supposed to be. You understand what I'm saying? So,
You know who Cody Rhodes reminds me of? Bret Hart.
mm,
Because Bret Hart on
he,
the mic
uh
was iffy, but was great
huh,
having matches in the ring,
in the ring,
right?
and I'm glad you said that. Also, too, I feel like they really cherish being a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's serious for them. So like they wanna wrestle and defend the champion. So like I'm glad you said that's a good comparison. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, very good in the ring, can put people over if need to be. Um, just another phenomenal match by Cody Rhodes, man. Like, well, say whatever you want. He's a good wrestler, bro. And shout out to Logan Paul for giving us another amazing performance too. Like so far, every match, every time I've seen him on TV, he's delivered nothing but good quality matches. Like this guy gets it. Like in a few more years, he keeps building. he's gonna be something. Like he's gonna be the face soon. I can see it if he keeps working.
As much as I hate Logan Paul, he's a heel.
You
You're
have
supposed to hate him,
you're supposed to hate him,
right?
but he's also good in the ring. You can't
He
deny it.
he is great in the ring. The
You
dude
can't deny it.
is on another level in the ring. You could put him up there with the RVDs. You could put him up
Mm-hmm.
there with the Cody Rhodes. You could put him up
Mm-hmm.
there with so many of these guys. Is because he cherishes wrestling. He cherishes
Right.
the sport. He cherishes professional wrestling.
And that's
So
why
he trained.
I like how his character is supposed to be like he doesn't really care about wrestling,
Yeah,
which is so great as a fucking heel character. But then when you see him in the ring, it's like, oh shit, this dude is fucking awesome. Let me tune in. So, but like, yeah, he trained with Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels was his trainer. So,
you could
like,
tell.
you could tell, right?
You could tell all of Shawn Michaels'
All of
training it transforms in the ring.
from the promo to the fucking ring work, everything. But you could tell Logan Paul is a student of the game and he enjoys it and that's what's needed and I like that.
And just being put in the ring with Cody Rhodes and to have a match that was just so
Mm-hmm.
fluid.
Mm-hmm.
It's great wrestling to see, and they're utilizing Cody Rhodes so well right now to be able
Mm-hmm.
to put on these matches because there was for so many years the in-ring wrestling performance was missing. But now
Yeah.
you got have a guy like Cody Rhodes, again, another guy that loves wrestling, loves
Mm-hmm.
professional wrestling, has trained, just cherishes everything
Bro,
about,
he went through Stardust and he committed to it. You
right?
can't tell me he doesn't love wrestling because anybody else would have said, I'm leaving or I'm not. He committed to the character, bro.
Look
Like,
at him. He's
and look
great.
at him now. Great.
Dude could do anything in the ring. He's there to put his body on the line. This is why we get these 4-star, 5-star matches from Cody Rhodes, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So before the next question, what do you give this pay-per-view on 10?
On 10, give it a 7.5.
Okay, I'm going with 7. I'm going with 7.
I was gonna
Look,
go with 8, but I give it 7.5 because I didn't really care for the what you call it backs, the Nia Jax or
yeah.
whatever. It was okay. I get it, but everything else I feel like was good.
Yeah. It was decent. I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it.
Me too.
I proved myself wrong. Look, I
I
want
thought
more
I thought so
matches.
too.
I want more matches. Give me another 2, 3 matches in there with title
Right.
defenses, and I'm telling you, we could have really good, really, really, really good pay-per-views.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed it. I thought I wasn't either. I'm like, all right, whatever. But then I watched it. I was like, oh shit.
What's
I
next for
enjoyed
Cody
myself.
Rhodes? That's a hard
That's
question.
good. That's a hard question because Gunther's on Raw.
Hmm.
So he's going after that title, which I don't like. I feel like they should just unify the. I don't know.
It's gonna be tough for Cody Rhodes because he just beat Logan
Yeah.
Paul. He's
Hmm.
faced AJ Styles. Who else do we have? We can't put LA Knight in there
He's
because
going for the United States title
right?
against Logan Paul. I see
Okay,
that feud beauty. He's going to win that title at SummerSlam. He has to win that title at SummerSlam.
totally agree.
If they don't give LA Knight that title at SummerSlam, they're missing out on the opportunity, and he's going to go cold, and then they're going to regret it.
Hmm.
He is the megastar for a reason. Put that belt on LA Knight. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
You have to. You have to. Yo, the pop he gets everywhere is insane,
They show
bro.
his face. They
Face,
go
they go
bonkers.
crazy before he even says anything. They just go crazy. You got to put the United States champion on him, so that way I can build that up and then set him up for the Intercontinental run and whatever. Like he has to have that title, please.
But Cody, I look. What can we do with Cody Rhodes for the next month or two?
I don't know. I think Roman Reigns is supposed to come back at SummerSlam or something.
Yeah,
Like, I
but
don't know.
we're in June. SummerSlam's in
But
August. You got two
August.
months of pay-per-views, 2 months of storylines.
Yeah, who's
What do you
next?
do with Cody Rhodes?
I don't know. Who's next? Randy Orton? I see because
Maybe
they showed Randy Orton looking at the belt, so maybe Randy Orton.
do a feud with Randy Orton.
So
Kevin Owens.
Randy? Yeah, Randy Orton's gonna turn heel, or they're gonna make it babyface versus babyface.
I don't know what's next for Cody Rhodes. I'm
I don't
actually
know
very
either.
confused now. AJ Styles again,
Because you seen AJ Styles walked in a SmackDown office like, yo, I need another title shot. I'm
right?
not. I'm. So I don't know. AJ Styles Part Two. I mean, they did put on a banger.
Oh, for sure, for
So
sure.
Part Two.
Who else is a heel on SmackDown? Carmelo Hayes, but not yet. You can't give
Yeah,
him
but
a
not
title
yet.
shot.
Um,
Austin Theory, Grayson Waller.
who else? Where's Andrade at? Oh, Andrade's on Raw, right?
Yeah, but there's no storyline that's able to be built.
He's probably gonna go to SmackDown because this girl is on SmackDown.
No, he is on SmackDown. Andrade signed to
Who? Oh
SmackDown.
yeah, oh yeah, because I knew he's gonna go there because his girl is there, Charlotte.
Something needs to happen in the next couple of weeks that
He'll.
gives
Oh, I
Cody
see it.
Rhodes
He'll Andrade, and then he's gonna fight Cody. He's gonna turn heel and
or
come out and
or
be yeah.
Bloodline, or do you put the Bloodline against Cody and you
I
build
don't
it
know.
over
That's a good
2 months?
question. You know what? That's a good question. I don't know who else on the roster that Cody could fight. I don't know.
I don't know. The Cody storyline now is
MJF.
you're fucked.
They should do a crossover. They should stop beefing and just do crossovers, bro. Just show up everywhere. Imagine MJF just show up, be like, "I'm fighting you on Dynamite Saturday in my hometown," and then Cody Rhodes has to go to Dynamite, and then whoever. Here's how they play it out. If you, the person who wins is whoever shows you're on. So like, if Cody Rhodes got to go to Dynamite, he's gonna lose because of course that's his show. They on Raw. They should just do a crossover. Fuck it,
You just
and
write
have
for them at
total
that point.
anarchy and have total anarchy. That wouldn't be great.
It
Like
would
that
be
time when
great.
John Cena showed up to ECW and he was throwing his shirt in the crowd and they kept throwing it back. Amazing. Like I need stuff like that. Show up in fucking AEW, bro. Or AEW show up in the WWE. Or have our truth go there and interrupt Edge and he think it's Raw. And he call him Adam and he call him Edge the whole time. Be like, damn dog, we not on Monday Night Raw?
That would be something. It would be something, but they won't do it.
Have
They're
our
not there
truth.
yet.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not
not
there
there
yet.
yet. Yeah, because AEW keep throwing shots. As much as WWE is being diplomatic, AEW just keep throwing shots constantly. They're fucking showing CM Punk footage, which basically proved everything that CM Punk was saying in the interview. So it did
Idiots.
nothing. So that just ruined them even more. Like, oh well, I don't want to go there. So they just fucking plummeted their stock because now it turned people off. Like, why would I want to fucking watch that? I don't know.
To your point from before, Damian Priest.
Oh my God. I feel like he's gonna get that title up off him at Clash of the Castle. You know what? Somebody else, I was saying that, but then again, I was like, no, he's already in a feud with CM Punk, so they're gonna make a feud with CM Punk. So Gunther's gonna win at SummerSlam.
Against Priest.
I can see
Against
that.
Priest. Because Clash of the Castle is in Scotland. Okay? We
Right.
will not see CM Punk till his match that he has in Scotland with Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in Drew McIntyre's hometown. Drew McIntyre is going to come this close from winning the champion in
Hmm.
his hometown in Scotland. And who's going to fuck that up for him? CM
CM
Punk is
Punk.
going to come
My
out,
friend said the same thing.
fuck that up. Damian Priest is going to win. Then you put Damian Priest against Gunther at SummerSlam, where Gunther beats Damian Priest and becomes
Hmm.
the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
And then
it's
you have
time to
your
get
vicious,
yeah feud.
insane
Yeah.
feud with Drew McIntyre and CM Punk
Mm-hmm.
because CM Punk made him lose the belt. He cost him the
Mm-hmm.
champion
In his home
twice.
and in his homeland. So that's gonna be even more mad. I can see that. You know
Right?
what? You should just write for everybody, right? For WWE and AEW, bro. Just send your resume to both and
I
write for
should.
both of them.
I should. They
You
hire
should,
all
yeah.
these guys that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Just hire
just
me.
write for both of them. Yeah, because you that I definitely, now that he said that, I do see that, because it's time to get that championship off of Priest. I don't feel like his reign as a champion has been really, it's been You put it on somebody like Gunther, who shows what he could do with the Intercontinental title. It's time. Yeah, put that on. Yeah, put that belt on Gunther at SummerSlam,
Do something
and
crazy.
that's
Make
it.
Gunter keep
Yeah,
the title
good.
for about 4 to 6 months. Then
Right.
Seth Rollins comes back, beats
Mm,
Gunter, and then it's Seth Rollins, CM Punk at WrestleMania.
mm,
No? That could
mm.
be something. Gunter,
Damn.
Seth Rollins feud with the title on
Mm.
the line for 3 months.
Gunther,
Oof.
Drew McIntyre feud.
It took so much.
So many. Yeah.
Now with Damian Priest. Hey, look, the dude's decent in the ring. He's
Mm-hmm.
terrible on the mic. He's not
Mm-hmm.
believable. I get you gave him the title. He deserves the title. He deserves the
Money in the
title.
Bank. Yeah.
But what is he doing as a champion?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Put him back to tag team or something. I don't
You,
know.
for now, it's okay. I don't mind it. But Gunter's gonna get that
At
champion.
least they ain't put the title on Jay Uso.
Fuck no. It's terrible. He can't carry a champion.
You see how bullshit. You see, the people love him no matter what you say.
Oh, absolutely. The,
Every
the
time he
people
comes
love
out,
him.
yo, he gets a pop every.
He
If you
can't
push him,
He can't carry the belt. Jey
you
Uso is
can't.
not a champion.
I know.
He's
He's
not
not.
a champion.
He's a tag team champion at best,
Yeah,
because he needs his brother in the ring to offset
and
what he
and,
can do,
and that feud's gonna go.
and they
It's
offset.
they're gonna have to go fight the new bloodline with Solo just and Tama Tonga just beating the shit out of everybody while Paul Heyman's there scared.
Paul Heyman's going to be the new Braun Breaker guy. I see it already. Hill Braun Breaker is going to be scary, and then Paul Heyman at his side. Ooh, he's going to be the new Brock. He's going to be like Brock Lesnar.
Hey, I just thought of something. If Chad Gable is not able to defeat Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker needs to defeat Sami Zayn and win the IC champion.
I said that. I said that. I
End
said
of
that before.
story.
Mm.
So
Break them
so
in class.
we'll see what's going on with Clash of the Castle. We'll review
Mm-hmm.
Clash of the Castle next. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look, let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks. Let's see what the
Let's see.
storylines are. Uh, what else? Anything else you want to add before we get up out of here? So you could go watch
Um,
NXT. I know you're excited.
let me see. What, anything else I want to add? No, not really. Overall, it's a good pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Um, I was actually satisfied. Like I said, I'm just excited to see where they go from there. Like, hopefully, Gunther's the champion soon, and then, yeah, I want to see what feuds they come up with next,
Yeah,
and I
and if
want to see what they do with Andrade on SmackDown. Andrade is a good wrestler. Stop playing.
Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker, do some storylines with those guys. Make something happen. Something could really happen. You got so much good talent. Finn Balor, get him
I
out of this
love,
Judgment
I
Day,
love, yo. I want to see a Finn Balor versus Ego Dragunov
right?
feud. Please give me that. Please give me an Ela Dragunov and
I
Finn
like
Balor
that
feud.
dude. And Ricochet,
Yeah, Ego Dragon.
do
Yeah,
something.
Joe. I love
You
Joe.
have your you have your IC division right there.
Mhm.
You don't need Sami Zayn with his disgusting beard and him being a terrible dresser and always screaming and running around. You have your IC division there.
Yo,
It's
you
right
hate
there in the
Sami Zayn.
palm
I'm
of
about to
your
say that.
hand.
You're right. Yeah, let
Do
the belt
something.
circle in between them. Yeah, because uh, fucking Ego Dragunov is really good, bro.
Hmm.
So it's
There's
just
so much
showing
that
out,
could
bro.
happen. Look, just give me a
Hmm.
call. I'll write for you guys, and we can make
Yeah,
this shit
please.
happen. Trap, I appreciate you. Thanks for joining.
Of
Um,
course.
look, if you like what you hear, if you like the wrestling talk, if you like the hip hop talk, if you like all the talk, please like and subscribe.
Like,
Subscribe
subscribe,
and
share.
like. We give you nothing but the best in hip hop and wrestling. No,
That's it. I believe so. Nobody else does it better.
I appreciate you, Trap. Thanks for coming.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you too, God. We got to do this again. As
Absolutely.
always, the dynamic duo, the Steiner brothers,
The podcast
going
tag team
for all the
champions of the
gold.
world.
Of course, nobody does it like us. You know,
Exactly.
we're
And
better than everybody, and they know it.
and who's back?
Exactly.
And if you're not down with that,
We got two words for you: like and subscribe.
have a good evening, folks.
Peace,
Peace.
guys.